Oh, my bad. My bad. What's up, family? Welcome to the Toe2Toe Sports Show, where we talk about everything from football to baseball to basketball to boxing. And oh yeah, can't forget about our Dawgs and Gators.
You never know what you'll hear from Kb Steveo, and you'll never know who you'll see stopping by to kick it with the guys.
So make sure you check us out live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and YouTube Live. Peace.
I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.
Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning.
You about to give us an echo, man. You got your whole second camera all on.
My bad, man. My bad.
About to kill us this morning again already. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. We're all here. 3 losing teams are being represented right here this morning.
Only one's not happy. Only one is okay. Only one's okay. I'm used to this.
Oh, okay. Oh, well. I guess you said you used to it. I can't relate. Yeah, I can't relate. 78-5 in the last 3-4 years, so I can't relate. I apologize. Miami, they kind of get back to winning. You know what I mean? But you know, Georgia Tech clipped them last year, and Georgia Tech clipped their ass again this year. So it wasn't really a surprise, a shock to me. I kind of knew it was coming. Not at all. Told them it was coming. And I kind of knew we would lose 2 games this year, so that wasn't a shock to me either. So we had 4 tough road games: Alabama, Kentucky, game we just played, and then we had one more at Texas. Yeah, 4 tough road games. I kind of expect to lose too. So no big deal to me. But now, wait. You lost by 45 points yesterday?
I'm glad that's all. It was about to be more than that. I was about to put up 70. I was watching the game and like, we might.
And y'all extended this man contract?
No, we did not. We just didn't fire him. We didn't extend him.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
Yeah. No, say you fire him next year, it only costs $6 million instead of firing him this year.
I kind of figured that's what it was. Honestly, truth be told, I feel like they didn't want to pay that buyout. I think it's what, like 20-something mil right now, something like that.
26 mil, 13.
Yeah, I feel like
13 up front.
Yeah, I feel like Florida just didn't want to really pay that. Because again, if you bring in a new coach, is he really going to be able to turn it around in one season? No. You give Billy another season, he still has DJ Lagway. Could possibly go in and shock some people and do some things if you can fix your D-line or fix your O-line and your secondary. But with the transfer portal and things like that, you could have a Mike Norvell type season, you know what I mean, and get you good 12, 13, get you a good 12 wins if you got a good quarterback. The quarterback is the key to the system, though, as we see. A good quarterback and a good play caller, it can definitely
and not just that, the
make you look better than what you are.
Bro, the players love, I don't know what Billy is preaching in there. They love him, bro. Like the Lagway,
he probably let him get away with shit. He seems like a player type coach. I'm not saying get away with like crazy. I'm just saying he seems like a player friendly type coach. Well, and you like to play for them type of guys.
And that's the thing. I think having that with Billy, it's for whatever reason it works. So when you have guys that's all bought in, if he was to get fired, this roster will get ravished. So you might lose.
If you lose your quarterback, bro, if you lose the most important, and you have a quarterback that shows he can play, you don't want to potentially have the potential of him even walking out of the door. So he wanted to play for Billy. He chose Billy. Why not keep him and let him see what he can do? I would at least give Billy 2 years. I mean, Lagway, when Lagway leaves, if they still losing or have not won at least 1 10-win season with Lagway, then Billy has to go. But as long as Lagway is there, he looks like a number 1, maybe top 5 pick, potentially. You know what I'm saying? Just potential. We ain't seen it yet, but if you can project where the young man is at, project where the young man is going, DJ Lagway looks like he could be a top 5, top 10 pick one day. So why not let Billy kind of build around that? You know what I mean? As long as you have the quarterback, that is the most key position. I think Carson Beck, when you talk about quarterbacks, Carson Beck has lost a lot of money.
Oh, but yeah. Now,
I can't blame it all on him, though.
I do know that a lot of the money that they were going to spend on the buyout is going straight to NIL recruiting. Like a lot of the boosters have already kind of put out there, like initially was to fire Billy. Now it's not so much they like Billy. It's just like this is what we have. How can we make the situation better? You look at the Ohio States, the Ole Misses, you know what I'm saying, the USCs, the schools that spent money in the portal, the Oregons. Hey, man, you take that 13 mil, you could take 7 or 8 of that and put it straight to this class. And put it straight to you can go get the Zachariah Branches that's hitting the portal. You can go get the other guys that's hitting the portal that want that check for a 1-2 year rental. Yeah, all right, cool. Because 70% of our NIL is tied up to our freshmen and sophomores anyway. The majority of NIL. So paying guys is not going to be an issue because everybody getting the money from us. And especially with the revenue share for the SEC next year, it's a lot of money can be spent, and that's what I heard that they plan on doing. They plan on doing that. They plan on making a big splash with the OC, with the staff, that the 1 or 2 people they're going to replace.
I got an OC for you if you want one. Shit.
Nah, but you can keep that. You can keep old Bobo over there.
Hey, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that follow button as well, man. Make sure you guys hit that. We are growing the channel. We're trying to grow the channel and grow the network.
Now, can I borrow 2 minutes and 41 seconds of your time?
No.
Oh, you got me. Parental advisory. We got me fucked, bro. We about to watch this,
bro. 2 minutes, bro. Really? Come on, man. What we talking?
I'll give y'all Raiders. Raiders gonna lose today. All right, there go my 2 minutes. Let's go, baby.
Outside the tackles. how impressive, too, as they give it to Bentley up the middle and into the end zone.
I love it. Unmute yourself. It's okay.
Under a minute to go in the quarter. Wide open Bentley in the middle of the field.
Working him.
Why are we showing something that your team can't do?
On 2nd and 10. He's pressured and taken
down.
We're about to show a whole. We're show a whole clip of the whole game, but we're not about to watch this. We're not about to watch this. We're
not the whole game.
Just to the left.
Yeah, we're not.
5 receivers, 3 to Jackson. Darts left. Watkins breaks
Hey,
through.
man, we know shit.
Third down, perhaps 4 down.
Played on the road, played with
Kirby
5
Smith.
Bro, we're not about to watch this whole thing,
You're not watching the whole thing.
Against the
2
safety.
minutes.
I cut this off.
Right. The 4-yard line is 3rd down and 6.
You gotta stand in that paint.
Half this afternoon, they don't need him.
Bro, this is not standing in the paint, but it's just wasting the people's time, bro. Nobody wants to sit here and watch a recap of the damn Georgia game. We seen it last night. They were recap of the Florida game. Where are the Florida stats? Where are the Florida versus Texas game? Why are we watching my game?
Or better for the 7th time in the last 8 years under Kirby. Jackson dart. All kinds of grass over there.
Working up.
Well, the left tackle is struggling so much early screen that they put Oscar Delt, number 4, over there to try to help, and it doesn't matter. Dontaran Perkins is among the fastest players on this Ole Miss football team. They say he can
Scrambling. 4th down and 10. Back. Deflected and intercepted.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, we're not about to sit here and watch 2 minutes. That's not. We're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. That's wasting the people's time. Look at our viewer. Our viewer numbers going straight down. As soon as you cut that video on and started up, that shit done went straight to the bottom.
Nah, but
Come on, man. We're not doing this.
We don't get to see this. This is like
Just
watching
move on,
somebody
man.
land on.
Move
It's like
on,
somebody
move on.
watching land on a.
Move on, because we can do this every week with Florida. So we're not gonna do this. We
But it
can
takes
literally
away-
do this every week.
It takes away the hype.
We're
If
not
it's
about to
every
do this.
week. We do this every few years. It's okay.
Yeah, as long as you understand, once every
Yeah,
few
we take
years
once
you
every
get your
few
jabs in. Again, like I said, we can do this every. Y'all lost by 50 yesterday.
It won't 50, but it was close. I'm glad we
Right.
scored. Hey man, why you? I was about to turn it off. Hey, after the first quarter, I was like, yeah. But hey man, shout out to the. Look, he want to drop everybody video.
Yeah.
But talk to us, Steve. Talk to us.
No, I'm not talking about that game, bro. Game over with, done. We moving on, bro. We already gonna hit our time limit for this first segment, bro. We're not talking about that. We can move on, bro. We talk about Colorado. We talk about Colorado going their thing.
Yeah.
And this Buffalo's team is scary right now. Final score, Colorado 41, Texas Tech 27. And this Buffalo.
So yeah, Colorado. Bro, we talking about a loss. We lost to Ole Miss at home at night. Bro, I don't understand what you expect to happen.
So okay, so as a 2-loss team, we can kind of go on because we know Georgia Tech is the Miami's Achilles heel from what we.
Every game. Why is this man in full uniform every game? I just want to know.
That's really. Go ahead, Kels. You can explain it.
All right. The reason why is because if you saw on College Game Day, his brother had like pneumonia, and they were supposed to dress up in the Miami uniform, and then he passed. So he does it as a homage to him every game. So shout out to Sheldon. We met him at the Florida game. I remember the Florida game.
I ain't met
That's when
that
the
nigga.
pitch was.
He was dressed up like that at the Florida game too.
Every game.
But it's a tradition. That's for his brother, so I can
honor his brother.
Sentiments is this, so I can respect that. But
I thought he only did it at home games. I didn't know he did it on the road too.
So, but the thing is, he went to school in Georgia Tech. So again, like, yes, that's the funny part about it. So I'm just like, you really
just like everybody in Atlanta who ain't really they be here, they from here, and then there'll be room for Alabama, or there'll be room for Philadelphia, there'll be room for the Steelers.
Okay, can you explain this for me real quick? Before the game, did y'all have this pick?
I picked us to win.
But after the game, I wonder what he picked at the menu after the game.
That's him.
That's old boy that's dressed up.
Him.
That's your outside linebacker going up there.
No. No, that was Sheldon. He literally put a post on there in the Miami Hurricanes group. That's literally him.
So explain this. All right, ranked teams that lost. Just we're moving on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these are all the teams that lost. If there was a weekend to lose, it clearly was this weekend for a ranked team.
True.
Because
except for Iowa State, LSU, and Pitt.
They're done.
Those three teams,
they're done.
Yeah, you couldn't do that. Georgia and Miami can kind of afford it. I expect us to be anywhere from like 8 to 10, 12, somewhere in that range.
Nah, y'all ain't gonna be no top 10. Not with 2 losses. But
Alabama was number.
Yeah, they was still in the top.
Yeah, Alabama was number 10.
Top 10 when they lost to Tennessee.
You gotta look at the losses, bro. You talking about loss? We ain't lose to Georgia Tech. We ain't lose to nobody that was. We lost to number 13 team who probably shouldn't be ranked 13. Probably should be higher than that. At home in the rain. Like, come on, bro. We're not talking about a loss. It's not a catastrophic loss. Now, if you're Miami, you can't lose another game. Miami can't lose.
Yeah, we can't lose another game.
They can win out, still get there, still do it. Georgia can't lose another game either. But at the same time, you still got a lot of teams still left to play that are top 10 teams. I mean, I really think nobody's going into the playoffs undefeated. Maybe Oregon.
You gotta remember, Alabama lost to Vanderbilt and on drop 6, and they were still in the top. So, like, again, unranked teams, and Georgia Tech is now 6-4.
Yeah, Georgia Tech is a good team. I mean, Georgia Tech is a good team.
Like,
they only lost those few games because their quarterback got hurt. And I told y'all last week, if Georgia Tech quarterback is half healthy or can play, that they were going to be a real threat to Miami just because of the style and the matchup. Georgia Tech has a great running game. Number 11 is dynamic.
It was very disappointing because the defense, you make no adjustments. We haven't been good all season playing man. Anyways, let's continue that one. But we haven't been good all season. Like the last few games have shown to where there's no adjustments. And then a lot of times I don't understand why we don't play zone on a long third downs. Georgia Tech maybe threw the ball 15 times, and either they scored a touchdown or got like 3rd and 50, 3rd and 20s, 3rd and 18s, 3rd and 6. The defense has regressed, and definitely the linebackers have regressed. I know people's like, oh, the D line, they've been playing terrible. Now, if you really go back and actually watch some of these games, they get to the hole. There's no fundamentals. I think also fundamentally sound, we're not good at all. Either you over pursuing and allowing big plays to happen, or you're just doing arm tackles and not squaring up. That cost us the game. And you can't have the miscues on offense to where, like, if Cam Ward would have threw the ball for a touchdown, the second drive when he had a Royal open, you can't do that. And you can't, I'm going to say it like this. I was thinking about this. Steph Curry and Patrick Mahomes kind of messed up the league in a way because a lot of them want to go for the 3 ball or the big highlight play. You have checkdowns. You have easy 5-yard routes. Certain things like that, you can't hold on to the ball for so long looking for the home run play.
Yeah, that's true. You can't. But Cam Ward has been doing it all year. Nothing's changed. They haven't changed the way they play. They hadn't changed anything yesterday. I think you just ran into a Georgia Tech team that just matches up very well with Miami. And I said that from the jump. Georgia Tech, they're they're very stingy when it comes to the run game. They can't always stop the run how they want to, but they're very, very tough against the run. And if you looked at Miami over the last few weeks, you've always had that threat of Cam Ward running. Cam Ward didn't even get to really take off yesterday. He didn't have a threat of taking off because they kept him in the pocket. And once you keep him in the pocket, I mean, I'm not gonna say he's not an accurate quarterback, but yesterday he went on his game yesterday, man. There was a couple of throws. There was a couple of throws he made. You were like, damn, those are good NFL throws, like great throws. But then there was some he missed, like some wide open out routes, man. He was high. Everything was high yesterday. So
yeah, I think he definitely was trying to. When I think the mentality that he's had for the last 4 or 5 weeks has been, I got to be Superman. I got to make that play. I got to make that shovel. I got to stay in the pocket. And he's a pocket guy that has ability to run. He's going to look for the pass first. And I think a couple of those plays he fell victim to that, because if he would have just took off, he might have got a few yards instead of trying to stay in the pocket to wait for George to break open or Restrepo. So I think Miami's look just ran out. Like you said, y'all defense, I think on the front seven, as far as getting after the passer, amazing. But when that O-line holds up, it's a problem. The same thing, like I said last week about UGA, that front line, if they don't get to that quarterback, that the back half, they get exposed. And I mean, a lot of it is football. Like a majority of football teams will get exposed if you don't have a pass rush. I've witnessed it for a while. You got to have that pass rush. But it's just interesting because so many teams have 2 losses.
But you have to also make sure the middle of your defense is not getting exposed. I love CJ Allen to death, number 3, but he needs to take that number 3 off. Number 3 is for Roquan Smith. Number 3 is for the elite, like Georgia linebackers. Ronnie Kern wore 33. He's kind of started the tradition. Then Roquan went to 3. Allen just, to me, in coverage, man, he gets lost. I don't know what it is, and then you can't do that in the middle of the defense. Not the one where you run. Like, your linebackers are your bread and butter in the Georgia defense. And right now with Smile, Munden hurt, I just don't think C.J. Allen's quite ready just yet. I mean, he's a sophomore, but at the same time, he's played a lot of football. And he's got exposed a lot, too. But he do make some plays. He'll flash. He'll make a play here and there. I want Smile Munden back in the middle of the linebacker. In the middle
do you think Georgia, as far as their linebackers, right? Now, you know way more than I do. As far as looking at recruiting for linebackers at Georgia, it's gone. It looks like it's gone from the total package linebacker to the get after it, like intense, hard hitter, stop, thumpers.
I don't know, because that guy we just got out of Texas was Julius or Justice Walker. He's a cover thumper type guy. I really think Kirby has got to the point where he may be kind of like, I don't say loyal to a fault to some of these guys like Carson Beck, C.J. Allen. I really think you got some younger guys, and they showed yesterday too, like Chris Cole playing number 18. Like let the kid play number 5. Riley Wilson or his name is Wilson, number 5. He's like one of the fastest linebackers in the nation. Bro was clocked at like 4.28 when he first came in and got scouted. But they're both young though. They're both freshmen. So do you really trust freshmen being out there and making plays? You know you're going to have freshman mistakes. And in the SEC, you don't have a schedule where you can be like, oh, okay, you can throw him in there against South Carolina because they ain't that good. You can't do that no more. The transfer portal has made it where every team now can be.
Is Glenn Schumann just not as my bad? Is Glenn Schumann?
Oh, yeah. I think Glenn Schumann, he don't. You know, you sit around somebody and you kind of pick up tendencies from them, like coaches, like you see Dan Lanning. You can see the Dan Lanning, the Georgia-Oregon type situation. You can see Kirby coming from Nick Saban. And maybe Glenn Schumann hasn't been there long enough to quite learn as much as we would like. But I think Glenn Schumann has definitely kind of, I don't say he took a step back, but he's hurt his chances at landing a high-profile job. You may see him get like a Michigan State. I'm not saying something wrong with it, like a ULAB, some type of job like that. Bobo got to go. But again, that's that Kirby, that's that loyalty. Like Bobo, you're so good friends with Bobo. You're such good friends with Chris Coley and these guys that you brought in. And I think that's kind of hurt Kirby to a fault. So I think there's some self-reflection he's got to do. Like, get some young coordinators in here, man. Go get some guys that are innovative, some guys that can create on offense. And they don't have to have a situation where you got to have the best offensive line in order for your execution to work. You got to have the best wide receivers for your execution to work. You got to have Brock Bowers in order for your execution to work. Like, go get somebody who can scheme somebody open. I did not see not one time yesterday Mike Bobo scheme not one goddamn person open.
The common thing that I've seen in every game, I watched the Florida one, mine, and Georgia's. You don't like the things they teach you at the beginning of, like, you know, training camps and stuff like that. Not over pursue and make the tackle. Some of them I saw in the Georgia game, they was trying to go for the big kick or the arm tackles. Just get the man on the ground.
It was raining, like it was monsooning yesterday, and a lot of the guys slipping. Like, I don't know if they didn't bring the right spikes. You know what I mean? KB, you know how that is when it turns to weather. Absolutely. You got to change the spike side, man, if it's not working. 24 Sparks slipped 2-3 times. That touchdown that you showed at the beginning of that clip, Sparks is man-to-man coverage. He falls.
And also, the reason why I also say all of that is because
we're not going to keep talking about 3 losing.
No. All I'm gonna say is the transfer portal now made it even for everything. So you can't. They go have all them dominant teams to where, like, oh, we just got number 5 stars and stuff like that now. Like you said, it's even playing field now.
Georgia's gonna reload this offseason, so I'm not worried about that part.
So as far as
that girl lying on Kobe Young, lock her ass up. She part of our offensive woes too. We ain't got one of our best wide receivers that we brought in. We ain't got him. We lost the other one because he wanted to do stupid shit. Rah. I mean, we lead the league in drops. We're not helping our quarterback out. The offensive line yesterday, they just took the day off. I don't even know they got off the motherfucking plane.
Princely, y'all got Princely drafted in the first round, locked. Y'all locked him in for a first.
I mean, he was doing that anyway, though.
Nah, I mean, he was going to be on the bottom half. He was going to be like in the 20s, but now he's in the upper teens.
When he would have got to that combine and showed out the way he probably is going to show out, bro, he was going to go in the top anyways.
Yeah, but so let's talk about 2 lost teams, right? So
why are we still talking about 2 lost teams?
Because it's the next topic. Because it's more than just UGA. I mean, it's a lot. Like, you're looking at Georgia. You're looking at Tennessee's probably going to lose to Georgia.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss got 3 losses.
Bama. No, they got 2. Bama has 2 losses. I think SMU has 2. Texas A&M has 2.
SMU undefeated, I think.
No, they got 1. They lost to BYU.
Oh yeah.
They got an out of conference. They're undefeated in conference.
Well, I'm talking about just overall.
Okay. I thought we were talking about conference play. Okay.
No, I'm just talking about there's a lot of 2-loss teams vying for those. Like, we know the Ohio State, Indiana, they got to play. Somebody will lose, but like space from like maybe 4 to 12 is wide open. Like,
I don't think you'll look at the losses more so the committee will look at how the team's actually playing, because again, the way you lost, the style of loss, who you lost to, and where you lost, all that matters.
But it never matters to the committee. You think like now they have
it don't have to. You got so many other teams. You only had 4 teams, so it wasn't hard. Right. You lost 2 losses. We not even talking about you now. Right. I have to consider how you lost, where you lost. I got to consider all of that now because it's 12 teams. How do I decipher between 12, 13, 14, 15? Because you got to look at the type of losses that they're going to have. You're going to probably have 1 2-loss team that's like, wow, you really put them in there? I'm serious. We're gonna have to have 1.
Also, you gotta look at the non-conference schedules, because like I just said, BYU just beat SMU. SMU's strength of schedule of beating ranked teams during that time has been good. You gotta look at the Georgia beating Clemson, because Clemson did beat some teams also as well. You gotta start, and they also look out like, okay, you can't be just playing these cupcakes these 4 games.
Yeah, the style of loss matters, man. When you go into if you're losing to a team that's like Iowa State, who did Iowa State lose to yesterday?
They got whooped by Kansas, boy.
A 2-win team, a 2-win Kansas. Like, come on now.
Yeah,
that's like Florida State beat Miami. Now that's going to be a loss that you can't overlook. Some of those matter. Like
I mean,
losing to Georgia
only
Tech
5-4,
but Georgia Tech lost their quarterback last 2 weeks. If Georgia Tech would have had their quarterback over that last 2-3 week span, they probably only be one loss. Just like being truthfully honest. Like Georgia Tech is not a bad team. I don't think Georgia's going to walk in there and just walk over Georgia Tech. That's a game you got to worry about. Their quarterback can play.
Example: Northern Illinois beat Notre Dame, second game of the season.
Yeah, Notre Dame. Man, I thought Prima was going to be.
You're going to have Ohio State that still has to play with
Indiana.
Indiana.
And then that Michigan game, like you say, it's always they could be 0 wins, and that game is always intense. Indiana. Now that brings you to the next thing, right? Coach of the year. You have Indiana Cognetti, who is taking over the world, but then you have Coach Prime.
Prime time, easy. Prime time, easy. Them boys went from one win 2 seasons ago to now going to a bowl and possibly getting an automatic bid into the CFP because they're going to be in the championship game for their conference.
It's close. It's tough to call because right now I have I really think I give it the Prime for right now, but that Indiana has never been.
I think Indiana lose. Now if Indiana can knock off Ohio State, if Indiana can do they still play Penn State? They got some good games left. Now they can win out and win the conference. Give it
last year Indiana won 1 game. And the year before that they won 2 games. So this year they're undefeated.
Yeah.
And they ranked number 8. They were ranked number 8 yesterday. They're going up because Miami lost, Georgia lost. So they're gonna probably be in the top 5, 4.
And what's
probably top 4? Yeah, number 4.
And this is the best start in franchise history, like in college history for them. Like that's the story.
But I feel too though. I don't know.
That's a tough one. It's a toss-up.
Who they play matters. We know the Big 12 Big 10 got a bunch of cupcakes. You got Purdue's, Northwesterns. You know what I mean? They got some teams that really, really not. They got Iowa State.
Literally, the only game they have to win, is they play Ohio State next week. If they beat Ohio State,
that'll tell you what you want to know, right?
Ohio State and Purdue. And it's crazy this week.
Now, if Ohio State loses 2,
they
may make it in, but it depends on how it go for everything else in the rest of the season.
That's the thing. Ohio State, I think those 2 are locked in the Big Ten championship regardless, unless Ohio State and Indiana, because they go with the top 2 teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody's moved to that model, which I like. Now,
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, Oregon.
I was about to say Oregon's in there. Yeah, Oregon and Indiana.
Ohio State and Indiana might be 3 of the top 4 teams ranked.
I think Ohio State's safe right now, especially because the conference championship games aren't supposed to matter. The ranking is supposed to come out prior to the conference championship games now. I would hate to see a team penalized for losing the conference championship when they played good all season. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like go ahead.
Mm-hmm. No, I say you also got to put Penn State in there. Even though Ohio State beat them, Penn State should have really won that game last week.
I don't know, bro.
Because think about it. If Ohio
I gotta
State,
look at their schedule. I gotta look at the rest of their schedule and see.
If Ohio State loses to Indiana, that's 2 losses on them.
Yeah, they got 1
in the conference.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be a big game next week.
I didn't even realize they lost. Yeah, that's gonna be the big game. Marcus, get your watch ready. So look, what is the biggest surprise to y'all as far as just this year with college football? Like, how it's shaking out from you see? Like
the parity. Yes. Anybody can lose any week, literally. When Bama lost to Vandy, that kind of told you.
That started it, ain't it?
Yeah, it kind of told you the season.
Florida lost to Miami. I knew this season was crazy.
Or when Georgia Tech beat Florida State, and then Florida State is looking this horrible.
Florida State, really lost what they had.
Arkansas
like
beat Tennessee. You have so many upsets. The period.
Hold on. Let's talk about Florida State real quick. Florida State, did they lose like 52 to like 3 or something like that yesterday?
52 to 3. It was bad.
Oh my God. Like, come on, dog. Like, I understand the fall off. Don't get me wrong. All teams go up and down, bro. All teams. Everybody have that season. You know what I mean? I think this is the season for Georgia. You just have one of them punk seasons. But, bro, to be 1-9, Bobby Bowden is turning over in his damn grave right now.
But like I said earlier, the portal made things like the portal can help and hurt you. It can help you because it can take you there, but it hurts you because the development of the players.
You should use the portal to plug holes that you have, not use the portal just to damn try to build your team, Mike Norville. Come on, man.
You didn't develop none of these people. None of them. You have a 5-star doing nothing.
And then my thing with Florida State too, like again, style of loss matters. Y'all getting blown off the field. It's not like these games are competitive. These games are 24-3 in the end of the first quarter. Like this, like this is just bad, bro. Like I understand being bad. I understand having a bad team. I've seen some bad Mark Richt teams. Never like Florida State, bro. And you literally gave this man a contract extension last year. Like this man just stopped doing his job.
Think about it this way: they beat Cal 9-14, and Cal had a chance to win that game.
Bro, they really should be 0-10.
Exactly.
Really
well, like for real.
They made history. They're the first team to be ranked and like a ranked team or like ranked top 10, whatever, to lose 9 games, like ever in the history of college football.
Like it just don't make sense, bro. Like seriously, you can't. It's hard to understand and comprehend. How they lose. Oh wait, hold on. Let's talk about this right here. We done forgot about this.
That is a dangerous play. So there's the face mask. That was the initial.
Hey, lock their ass up. Both of them need to go to jail. Everybody involved on that play on white need to go to jail, bro. Come on, dog. Like, come on, man. That's horrible.
Undisciplined sons of bitches.
Kel, y'all listen. He need to be thrown out the game.
Kel, y'all are at the precipice of 10 wins. Do y'all get 10?
Yes.
Oh shit. Who they play?
Who do y'all beat?
They play Clemson next, right?
They got Clemson, SMU.
Lost.
Who else y'all play?
You talking Florida State?
No, they already played Florida State.
Y'all played Florida State already?
Yeah, we played Florida. Oh, you asking what's our next 2 games, right? Or
What's the rest of
it's Syracuse. We play Syracuse last, and we play Wake Forest.
Syracuse too.
Wake Forest.
You beat Wake Forest.
Y'all play Clemson and SMU?
No.
Oh, y'all lucky bad.
Y'all right? Like, come on.
They gave us. I think they gave us Kyle on that side.
But if y'all lose any game, y'all are done. Y'all might be.
We're done.
They can't lose. They can't lose any games. All right, man. We've talked enough about college. Anything else about college before we go? There we go. You know what?
In the fourth quarter.
There we go.
In the fourth quarter. What are they laughing about? What's so funny, Beck? They are eating him up on Twitter. I think you're talking to Rashada.
Who you talking about? The Florida fans? Because this is all I hear when I see you. I'm so sick of Florida fans. All y'all look alike too. And I'm so sick of this shit. All y'all look alike and all y'all act alike. I'm
bring them to the game.
Bro.
Bring them to the game.
Man. Get this out of here, man. Let's get this out.
Rashada's at UGA.
Yeah, man. He at UGA.
No.
Rashad, don't put Rashad in there. Don't you dare do that. Don't even start that type of talk. Like, we're not even gonna do that. If you're gonna put anybody in there, put Gunnar Stockton in there. We're not putting Rashada in there, so let's not even start that train. Rashada's still waiting on his money from Florida. That's all he
never gonna get it.
Oh, now he ain't gonna get it.
He ain't never gonna get it. We already shut that down. He done. So let's talk about these games, right? NFL.
Oh, I can't.
These are the games for today.
Wow, you got my. I'm blind. I can't. You good? Go ahead. You got to call them out. I can't see them.
All right. So right now we got North Carolina. We got the Carolina versus the Giants right now.
Hey, wait a minute. Did y'all see old boy call in German? Kels, translate this for us.
Fehlstart, Angriff. Oh. 5 yards treffen. It's by the center. It's 3rd down.
Oh, look at Sean.
So he was flexing. He was flexing hard with that.
All started on whoever it was.
Hey, he flexed hard on that. He flexed, bro. That was hard. I gotta give him that one, bro. I was not expecting for him to call that out like that, bro. Put it back on the right side, KB. Put it back on the right side. There you go. Yeah, it was flexing hard. He was flexing hard on that one. What's the score? Anybody know what the score is?
17-14. Carolina's up with 6 minutes left.
Oh, he picked the ball off. He had the ball in his hand. He took it away from him. Dang. All right.
Yo, are
yeah,
the
go ahead.
Giants about to go into the Giants have already been bad for like a little bit, but you had sparks here and there. Are they about to go into the precipice of just straight ass for a while?
No, I don't think so. Because if you get a top pick in this draft, I think this draft is probably one of the top. You want to be in the top 5 in this draft. You can really get a franchise-changing player, I think, in this draft in the top 5. Me personally, that's just me. Because you're looking at what two quarterbacks, Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders. Either one, you take your pick. I know the Falcons gonna have to play against one of them guys for the next few years.
They won't pick them. They'll pick Ewers or somebody.
Ooh, but that'll be the worst. You talking about one of the worst mistakes in draft history. That'll be worse than when them boys moved up and took Trey Lance. If you take Quentin Ewers, that'll be worse than taking Mitchell Trubisky over Deshaun Watson. If you take Quentin Ewers over Shedeur or Cam Ward, that's probably be the worst mistake in NFL draft. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Don't get me wrong.
Let Miami lose another game or two. I'm not just talking about regular season. Like they get to the playoffs, lose a game, and he doesn't look amazing. And in Texas, because Texas was my team to go to the national championship beginning of the season. Say they go that far, they'll put him over Cam.
That'd be bad. I hope the combine will show the difference because in this Jalen Miro is going to be another quarterback who's going to be at the top of the draft. I don't know if y'all looked at what he did last night. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me do like old boy do on ESPN. Let me tell you why. Because you look at where they took Anthony Richardson. Look at how they value Anthony Richardson right now. Look at Anthony Richardson and how Miro is going to blow everything Anthony Richardson did in the combine out the water. So when you look at them NFL executives and they see this quarterback who can move like Vic, got this hell of an arm, they're going to buy it. Just like they bought it with your boy. I agree, he should be, but he's going to be at the combine, man. He's going to be one of them combine workout warriors. He's going to blow everybody away at the combine. And you're going to have an NFL team that's going to get desperate and jump up and grab him. I'd grab him if I'm the Jets and put him behind Aaron Rodgers. I would.
As long as you don't say that he's tired, that's it. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go through these picks.
New England versus Chicago. It's at Chicago.
But they got all the worst games on this week. I mean, seriously, who the hell thought to put the Giants on TV?
It's conference week. It's all the conference games.
Giants and Panthers ain't no. We could have had something better than this.
Facts. This should have been a flex or something.
Yeah, we could have did something better than this. Maybe that's why they put it on early because they felt like everybody would be asleep.
Right. So for me, I probably got Chicago winning this.
Oh, so we got rookie versus rookie.
I got Chicago because they got more weapons. They got more weapons, man.
They ain't using them. More walking off the field, men play.
Yeah, but if they can, I can't name nothing for the Pats. That's Drake May, Stevenson.
Stevenson is good. They got Hunter Henry. I mean, they got a few pieces. They got Kevin Bourne. Bourne is a deal. They got decent pieces. But I'm gonna tell you what the New England Patriots issue is. They don't have a defense. That's all. The defensive line is like non-existent. They probably like last in sacks.
And the offense is anemic.
Drake Mays has been athletic enough to keep the chains moving on third down. Yeah. That's kind of what you can ask for at this point in the stage of his career. Yeah, with drafting Travis Hunter, put them over the top, I'm sure. But I mean, we'll see.
I got Chicago.
Yeah. All right. Next game, Buffalo at Indianapolis.
Give me Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Buffalo inside.
Yeah, I don't have nothing to add to that. Yeah, Buffalo.
Yeah. Denver, Kansas City. They got the
okay, so the Chiefs ain't going undefeated. Let's just put that out there. They're not going undefeated. They got to lose one.
They lose to the Broncos.
This ain't gonna be
it. I got the Chiefs. I got us winning, but I think the two games we might lose will probably.
It could be a Bronco game. I can see you losing to the Broncos though.
Yeah, but I got Buffalo and probably maybe Steelers beating us because they're both on the road and you got to have a loss somewhere.
Y'all on the road today?
Oh no, we're home.
They're at home.
Oh yeah, I'm playing. So I had to choose between. I gotta choose between Kirk Cousins and I gotta choose between Pat Mahomes. So
we're gonna skip the next one. We're gonna give Steve his time at the end to talk about this game. So we're gonna skip the Atlanta New Orleans.
Saints people already texting me this morning.
San Fran versus Tampa Bay. That's a sneaky good game right there.
I like San Fran. They got their weapons back. I think you're gonna see like a different San Francisco team.
I think Tampa is gonna pull this one out.
Tampa been playing, man. Even with the circumstances, bro. Baker Mayfield has literally not turned the ball over. That was one of the biggest knocks on Baker Mayfield during his time in Cleveland. He's turning the ball over, turnover. He's not turning the ball over. And then Todd Bowles is gonna always scheme up a defense that'll keep you in the game. You know what I mean? I just think that them missing those wide receivers is just too much to overcome. I think they will lose. I think they probably lose a couple of their next few games, at least till they get Mike Evans back. But, I mean, could I still see Baker having a nice game and it being like a 28-21 type victory? Yeah, I can.
I think C-Mac is going to have a great day. He's back, too.
He just got back. Yeah. You don't think he needs to warm up a little bit?
The play. Right. He's been warmed up for the last 9 weeks.
So you said play CMC today if you got it.
Yeah.
Not against Tampa.
Because he does so much too. Because
Vita Vea stuffed that middle of that. The Vita Vea makes it really hard to run on Tampa, bro. He's a 380-pound Samoan that you can't move, bro. Tampa just be hard to run on, period, because he sits in the middle of that.
But C-Mac you can run him out to the outside. He can catch the ball.
You got
stuff
Trent
like
Williams still over there. You still got some good guys. Don't get me wrong.
And Mason is questionable too, so you have no choice.
Yeah. Next game, Pittsburgh at Washington.
Washington.
Give
me Pittsburgh, man. I know everybody high on Jane Daniels. I like Jane Daniels as well, but I think Pittsburgh defense, a veteran team, I think they can go in there and kind of throw him off today. I think TJ Watt will have probably one of the best games of the season. Give me like 3 sacks from TJ Watt. Washington O-line is probably the question mark, but Jay Daniels just breaks out of every tackle. You can't really tackle him. So I think that's –
Doesn't Washington have Lattimore now from the Saints?
He's not playing. He's out. He's hurt. Okay. He's hurt. He's still hurt.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna say give me Pittsburgh because Jay Devins is playing amazing. They gotta have one of those bad rookie games, and then like you said, TJ Watt getting to the ball. We already see Pittsburgh's a different team with Russell Wilson.
You got Fitzpatrick back there. You got Joey Porter Jr. I'm telling you, Pittsburgh defense is really legit. Now their offense. Russell Wilson, you can put some pressure on Russell Wilson, or if your DBs can cover for at least like 2.5, 3 seconds and make him hold the ball, then Washington win the game.
I think, but the running game, but you remember that now that Harris and Warren is back, that 1-2 punch.
Yeah. I mean, could, huh?
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. What's the next game? Minnesota at Jacksonville.
Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. Mac Jones is playing today. Give me Mac Jones for the win, baby. I'm going with Mac Jones.
Minnesota by 2 touchdowns.
Mac Jones taking Trevor Lawrence's job today. It starts it started today. Mac Jones is start his redemption tour right now. I'm just lying. Y'all know I'm lying. Y'all know
absolutely.
Mac
Jones by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, Minnesota by 14. Easy.
Man. Tennessee at Los Angeles, and you can go to this game for $16.
Wait a minute, I thought Tennessee was playing somebody. Tennessee playing who?
Tennessee at the Los Angeles
Chargers. Oh, I'm talking about I thought you said Vegas. My bad.
Chargers.
Did you say Vegas?
No, you heard them prices and was hoping that's the price when we go to Vegas.
We are going to Vegas, but we about 30 days away. I think I've been counting down on my calendar. We about 30 days away from Vegas. Ooh.
Dispensary, Eddie's, and I'm good.
Hey, man.
Parental advisory, explicit content. I got the Chargers just because Tennessee is just bad.
They're horrible.
Hey, wait. Tennessee, Tony Pollard gave me some good points last week. I know Kills ain't wanted to say it then, but Kills Kels is going up against Jamar Chase in our fantasy league. That game is already over. So, yeah, Kels down by 80 and able one player played against him.
I hope all his players get injured.
That's messed up, bro. If you played Jamar Chase this week in any fantasy game, any fantasy league, or any bet, FanDuel, it don't matter what you. If you took the over, yeah, you got your money, boy.
You're 1,000 there.
Who's the best wide receiver in the game right now?
Ooh.
I still have to say Jay Jettis, man.
Still say Justin Jefferson? Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think too many different
Hard,
quarterbacks he had, and he's still putting up numbers.
It's hard not to put him, man. That boy
It's tough though. It's tough. Wide receivers right now, man. It's some good ones in the league, bro.
Man,
some boys in the league that can
ready.
ball.
You know who I think is good. They just got to get out of there. Pickens, man. Pickens got to get out of
Pickens?
No.
Yeah, but he be doing like he got to stop the antics and stuff, bro. He's.
I'm talking about talent wise.
I'm with you, but that childish, them 15-yard penalties in a different situation could kill you, bro. He liable to get a 15-yard personal foul any play.
Besides that, now that he has a quarterback, he's been shining with Russell Wilson.
Yeah, Russell.
Somebody give him the ball.
I think we always knew Pickens was talented, but we knew Kenny Pickett wasn't gonna be able to get him the ball how he's supposed to. We all knew that. And Justin Fields is not the most accurate, but when you got Pickens, you don't have to be. You can literally throw the ball 4-5 yards outside of the radius, and he's gonna catch it regardless. So
throw it up there, he'll get it.
All right, let's get to that so we can get Steve his 5 minutes for his rant. Philadelphia at Dallas with Dak. This man's Vanessa. Ooh, he got that check and said, "All right." See, I'm
just want to let everybody know that Dak did not hurt his game. Did not hurt his hamstring during the Falcons game. He hurt his hamstring when he got down there and proposed to that girl, and he had that ring on his hand. That's when he hurt the hamstring. The boy ain't played right since. He ain't played right since, and he proposed to her the week after he got that check from Jerry Jones.
Was it Trey Lance? Or is this who else?
Cooper Rush is the starting quarterback today. They didn't even let Trey Lance play the position number 2, the backup role, bro. So that should tell you right there that either he cannot pick up the playbook, or he can't read defense. Now, which one is it?
Both.
All right, both.
BOAF.
Both of them.
Because no reason Trey Lance came out that talented, bro. He can't get on the field nowhere. When somebody hurt, even when somebody hurt, he can't get on the field.
He looked good at the school he was at. I'm telling you, man.
Playing in Montana State. Me and you can go out there and put up 7.
Hey, I could have did that for the Florida game. Jesus. I got Philadelphia going absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I got Barkley going in my I got a 1 GM league, bro. You can play so you get to pick a player one time for the whole season. You can pick any player you want, but you only get to play him 1 week. And you got to set a lineup each week, a full lineup each week.
Ooh, I don't know if I'll play him this week though.
Dallas can't stop a nosebleed. No, I missed him. I should have played him against the Giants. I did miss playing Barkley. Then them revenge games is really the game. Like Diggs versus Houston, Minnesota. I played it. Diggs went off that game. So I did mess around and miss Barkley with the revenge game.
But this is a perfect one though, because
Dallas trash. Dallas is done. I think they 1 more loss, 2 more losses. You fire Mark McCarthy, and you move on. So
they need to. But yeah, so I got Philly with this one. Next game, Arizona, New York. Arizona.
Oh, this is sneaky. This might be a good one. You expect it to be high scoring, but the Jets ain't scored more than 24 points in damn game this year.
And I love it, Adam. Sit over there and get in the same situation. At least you got your
right. Point. You know what I mean? He left one trash situation and went to another one. They ain't looking too much better. So
I got Arizona because the Jets are a mess. Like coaching wise and all that stuff, they're a mess. I mean, yes, they're talented, but I got the Cardinals. And the Cardinals been playing good ball.
Yeah.
Who playing? Who at home?
I think it's Arizona, right?
Give me the Cardinals.
Hey, All right, next game. Detroit at Houston. Give me Detroit, man. I told y'all Detroit, man.
Detroit.
I would say Detroit, but Houston will have a chance to win it late. I'm gonna go with Detroit, but I say Houston will have a chance to win it late. Nico Collins is back. CJ Stroud still pretty good. Will Anderson's supposed to come back today too. So Houston's getting an impact player back on both sides of the ball that they missed the last few weeks. So with CJ Anderson coming back and Nico Collins playing today, Houston will have a chance to win late with a field goal or touchdown, but I think they'll fall.
No, man. I think Detroit, them boys, you got to pick your poison. That offensive coordinator is so goddamn good, bro.
But they're saying he might not leave unless he's going to leave for the job he wants. If he don't want that job, he's not leaving at all, which he probably won't have.
And I respect that. But, man, that shit is so fucking pretty, dog. It's like when we played against Texas, I was like, when Sark did
I seen that.
Reverse
read back. Yeah,
that's the shit that I'm talking about with Texas, dog. Like
Mike Bobo would never.
Billy lost his mind. Reed, he was like, "Why would you send that many people behind the line of scrimmage at the same time?" Like that shit is, and that's the things that I watched. This coach, it's like Coach Denny or something like that on Twitter. He always breaks down the team. Yo, the Lions offensive coordinator, just the concepts that he changes and mixes, like the run, the power, and the wham at the same time, or the concepts that they.
Oh, they run. I seen them run a wham off tackle once, and it was nowhere near the play, but the play ran into the wham, and it was just like, God damn,
bro!
They running plays like that. Your boy Baldy on Twitter, man, Baldy, he be breaking down all the offensive line play and defensive line play, bro. I love listening to him.
Yeah, man, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Then
wait, one quick. We talking about offensive line, defensive line. They say Warren Sapp, the best defensive line coach in the nation right now. And he's looking at for probably being the defensive coordinator for a big school next year. Now, what you think about
that? If he stays at Colorado, yeah. If he goes somewhere else, I think he'd just be lost in the sauce. His personality fits at Colorado.
He can go to Miami and do something.
They're not going to do that over Jason Taylor.
Jason Taylor ain't hitting no shit. Jason Taylor ain't hitting no shit.
Well, we thought he was.
Ruben Bain make him look real good. Number 4 make him look real good, but the rest of them guys ain't talking about shit. Georgia Tech was blowing their ass off the ball yesterday.
It's all right. Next year they lose that OC, so I'm fine with that. All right, Miami versus the Rams at home. The Rams are at home. They in Englewood.
Jalen Ramsey revenge game. Ooh.
I still got. I think I got the Rams.
I like the Rams.
Tua playing. Give me the Dolphins. Tua playing. Shit.
He played last week and lost.
He was a little rusty.
I think Los Angeles is they're getting their thing. They got Pua back, right?
They running back is dynamic, bro.
Yeah, they got
what's his name? Walker.
Williams.
No, he's not.
Williams. Like Kyron Real.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. He is dynamic, bro.
Yeah, he's for real. But Steve, we are here. As the Falcons fan,
talk about the Saints.
It's your time.
Oh man, I should have showed y'all. We've been walking in traps and taking over traps all year long. That's the thing the Falcons been doing. Kansas City, the referees helped y'all, but we walked in y'all trap and took over that trap too. But referee called the feds. So yeah,
that's a y'all house though.
The Saints. It's a rivalry game, bro. So it's tough to always, or anytime you have a rivalry game, it's tough to really just say you're going to just go in there and just beat the dog shit out of somebody. But I do expect Kirk Cousins to walk in there and they just beat the dog shit out of the Saints. I understand. It's the Saints. I get it. They got a new coach. Sometimes that new coach flavor will come off on you and the team will come out inspired and ready to play. I don't care. We are much better than the Saints. We head and shoulders better than the Saints. And we should beat the Saints by at least 13 points today. Now, with it, they don't have no wide receiver. The Olave, what's his name? Olave, he got knocked out last week. Taysom Hill is back. Now, he's kind of been a thorn in our side, but I mean, come on, bro. He's a tight end playing quarterback, playing wide receiver, playing fullback. So Do I fully expect the Falcons and Kirk Cousins to walk in there and start swag surfing by the time we leave New Orleans? Hell yeah. I'm supposed to be swag surfing all through that thing. I can't wait. So we're going to start rocking. And then, yeah. Beating the Saints, man, you know how it is. I had 4 or 5 Saints fans text me this morning. I think we got one watching this show now. He ain't said now, but because he know what time it is. But he definitely texted me and said, oh, yeah. Get to see you again today. And I said, oh, yeah, you get to lose again today too, mobile. Yeah. Saints, Falcons, Kirk Cousins,
boy, did your sound went out, boy? Yeah, your boy didn't. Yeah, your boy didn't took you out. I got the Falcons winning. I think Kirk Cousins, all of the Falcons have been missing the last 2-3 seasons, has been a consistent quarterback. And they got it, man. Kirk Cousins is doing the job that he needs to do. He's getting the ball to the playmakers. Drake London, I saw that they put him in the slot. I think that move is going to be a game changer around the NFL. You're going to see, because usually the big wide receivers, the big wide receivers usually are on the outside perimeter guys, but putting him in the slot, that mismatch.
Who you talking about?
Is Drake London being in a slot now? Hey man, that joint is looking amazing.
Drake,
I think you're going to see a lot of teams start putting their better route runner at the slot because it just gives them more space.
I really think you can put Drake or Mooney in the slot. And Darnell Mooney, like I was saying beforehand, Kirk Cousins, man, definitely in the MVP race. I did want to ask you guys what y'all thought about the MVP race. I definitely got Kurt in there. He probably like 4 or 5. I got Goff in there. I got Lamar in there.
Goff is in there.
Goff, Lamar.
Are you putting Henry in there?
Ugh.
No,
he has 1,000 yards now
already.
Yeah, but okay. So quick question. If you take Lamar away and just leave Henry, and let's just say you put any average quarterback in there, they're probably a 3-win team. Even with the 1,000 yards, I'm with y'all.
That's a lot.
You can't Lamar.
You take Kirk Cousins out and bring in
Penix. We probably still got.
No, not Penix. Y'all keep,
but no, Kirk Cousins can perform without Drake. Kirk Cousins can perform without Bijan.
He's the quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. Lamar can perform without Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's not doing what he's doing right now without Lamar Jackson's threat of running or Lamar Jackson.
I'm about to say, you seen Henry's career stats?
I have.
With trash quarterbacks?
Has he ever won MVP?
Hey.
With trash quarterback?
Has he ever won MVP? Hey. The man done had 2,000-yard seasons at the Wazoo. He's never been considered for MVP because you can't run a team to a win. You can't run a team to a championship no more.
Anymore.
You know what I'm saying? That shit stopped with AP. AP was the last running back you probably would have in MVP.
Question.
Just being real. I think you'll have a wide receiver MVP before you have running back MVP again.
I never would have thought I would even be asking this question. But like Kel said, there was a graphic that showed every level he's been on, at the end of the time, he's been the best. Is Derrick Henry may go down as the best running back ever?
Ever, yeah. I used to say AP had that title because of the speed, power combination, the agility combination, and then the way he came back from that Achilles injury or ACL injury, whichever one he had in 8 months, 6 months, and then ran for 2,000 yards. And then you had C.J. Johnson. I always like C.J. Johnson, Mr. C.J. 2K, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith. I don't think anybody ever unseat Emmitt Smith just because of his impact in the championships, the yards, the championships, the longevity. I don't even think nobody want to play that long no more. I don't think nobody even want to play that long no more. They still played for 20 seasons.
I'm gonna say it like this: Barry Sanders is my favorite running back of all time. I've never seen somebody like Barry. I've never seen somebody like Derrick Henry. Like that size, speed, he can catch. Like he can take it to the house. Like
Saquon is special too, though. I mean, you talking about stuff that Barry Sanders did. Barry Sanders ain't never jumped over nobody backwards.
But Derrick Henry, everywhere he went, he's
Derrick Henry, he's
like,
just like, and he does it so boring. It's so boring when he.
But
does
he's
it,
fat. But the thing is, he's big and fast. That's
bro.
like
it's like, so boring to watch. It's just he doesn't really do move. He just goes straight. True. It's just like watching Forrest Gump. It's like he just.
True, but I think you've seen that in AP though. That's just my opinion. I think you've seen
no. AP
the same monster in size and speed combo. Now Barry Sanders was so small you didn't see that. That's why I would put the knock to Barry or Emmett because of how small they was. Them big guys like Derrick Henry and AP, yeah, you know them niggas gonna run through a wall. That's what they look like they can do.
He can pass too. So I mean, he has a couple touchdowns on his belt.
That's that Arthur Smith offense he was in. Arthur Smith have everybody but the damn quarterback throwing the ball. You'll have the tight end throw a pass. You'll have the fullback throw one. Everybody but the damn quarterback will throw a touchdown. Now Arthur Smith offense.
Right now, Derrick Henry is 25th all-time rushing yards.
And then he even took so much punishment, bro. He's so big and fast. Once he loses an inkling of speed, he gonna turn into Jerome Bettis. That's it.
But he got hurt. But then he get hurt. Didn't he get hurt like a couple years ago? And he's still doing his thing.
He got hurt, but it went though. No, it's Derrick Henry.
But he
didn't want to play. Tennessee was
his foot or leg.
Tennessee was done. That man just didn't want to play. It ain't nothing to go keep Derrick Henry off in the sideline.
Ryan Tannehill though, he has a quarterback like Lamar.
I'm not killing myself for Ryan Tannehill to be my quarterback.
Derrick Henry did speak to how LeBron, what he does with his body, and how he's been incorporating that spending millions on his body type thing. And he only 8,000 yards away.
From what?
From being all-time rusher. Yeah.
Damn, he 8,000 away and he 25th on the list?
Yeah.
God damn.
Bro,
so that means there probably a lot of guys in that little window that's
between 10 and 12. Like,
Frank Gore is on the list. He played forever.
He's third. He's at 1,600.
And he ain't getting no gold jacket. Damn, that's crazy.
Nope, all these players have gold jackets so far.
I give Todd Gurley a gold jacket before I give Frank Gore one.
Except Fred Taylor, and he's number 17.
Todd Gurley got an MVP, and I said AP was the last MVP.
He's about to.
Todd Gurley, offensive player.
Todd Gurley is the last non-quarterback to win MVP. Todd Gurley.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was. Who's the last non-quarterback to win?
It has to be AP.
It was Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley came after AP.
I know. He got offensive player of the year. I think, wasn't it Tom Brady or somebody like that?
No, I said MVP.
The last time a non-quarterback won MVP.
Yeah, he got offensive player.
Todd Gurley
that was 2012.
No.
That was 2012.
I don't know why I thought Todd Gurley had like 30.
Todd Gurley has never won MVP.
Oh, okay.
The only
offensive player, offensive like what player of the year?
Only 4 non-quarterbacks have won it. LT in 2006, Sean Alexander 2005, Falk in 2000, and AP in 2012.
Sean Alexander.
That year he went crazy. 2005, he went.
You talking about a boring runner?
Yeah, he was boring.
A boring runner. That's a boring ass.
He was nice with it, but he was just.
People don't even remember he went to Alabama. That's crazy.
I was just thinking that. I was like, yeah, he did.
People don't even know he went to Alabama. Alabama running back room is crazy, bro.
But Cousins is in MVP conversation.
Cousins got to be in there. Golf got probably leading, or Lamar. Golf or Lamar, depending on your flavor. Outside of that, though, it's kind of tough to really just say who's just like in the MVP. CJ Stroud, they ain't looking like that.
No, you got to put Josh Allen. Josh Allen.
That's what I was thinking about. That's what I was.
They like what? Like 15-2. You know, he's known for turning the ball over all the time.
Yeah, he's doing good this year. Let's see.
That's it for topic wise.
Yeah, I don't think we got nothing else, man. Let me go back to what I was doing since y'all.
Let me go get something to eat.
Drinking my.
And let me go talk to the people I love.
Yeah, make sure y'all know the language y'all speak.
yesterday. They was missing.
I'm a wait for Steve to get off. So I can
Go,
play this
man.
over.
Go, man. Leave it alone, man.
Right.
Get out of here, man. Leave it alone, bro. Y'all got it. Y'all always mess with me, cause that's okay. Everybody loves to see top dogs lose. It's all good. Y'all don't get to see it that often up on the Kirby Smart administration. I get it, bro. Yeah, I understand.
Nah,
We'll be back to winning.
Condoning a lot of stuff. That's all.
Ain't nobody condoning that, kid. No, you need to stop. The way y'all clock management is at the end of the game, you need to stop.
Look, these are the Bulldogs.
We had a chance to win, right?
Look, this is Georgia.
Did that was win yesterday?
Let's start, man.
This is Georgia. That's how they pull up to that's how they pull up to the stadium.
Okay.
That's the recruiting. Hey,
all
man,
right, yeah.
Look, we out of here, man. Till next time.
Get back to work.
We appreciate it. We
got 15 minutes before the game, so we ain't got time to put our goddamn picks in. We trying to hit the damn parlays. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all supposed to been over with this stuff.
Last week, I only missed one game, so rewind the tape. I'm who you should listen to.
What game you missed? What you mean one game?
I picked all the games right except one game last week.
Stop.
I swear to you. I put it in the chat.
We gotta go check the tape. We gotta
run the tape. We gotta run the tape.
I did.
It be live, bro.
I believe you did, but
I promise. I put it in the chat. I put it in the chat when it happened. I was like, "Yo, it's crazy."
You also told us Florida was gonna win 5 games.
Oh, we got one more coming.
No, I don't think so. Don't forget that bet, now. Don't forget that bet. I need you to be having that Georgia stuff on. So don't forget that.
It's all right. I ain't got it. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
5 wins, baby. You said 5. I don't think we're gonna get them, my boy.
We get 5. We get 5 next week.
Florida State against who?
LSU.
You crazy.
And then Florida State, we might make a bowl this year.
Oh shit.
Hey, we make a bowl.
Hey, this show is sponsored by what KB
Talk
drink.
to me nice. Talk to me nice. We make a bowl. Talk to me nice.
Y'all gonna make a bowl, man. Stop it, bro. A bowl of cereal. That's the only bowl your ass gonna make.
That way don't come back, y'all.
Yeah, right. Come back.
He could have played yesterday, but they just wanted him to be 110% for next week. Because nobody.
Yeah, because he probably would have got hurt yesterday.
Yeah, nobody expected us to win, so it's like, go ahead and sit this week out. Like we're gonna lose this game anyway.
Y'all to win none of these damn games except for you and Gator Drew and your other partner that came on. That's it, but nobody else expected y'all to win. Them 5 wins ain't happening, my boy.
We're gonna get 5. Florida State. We're gonna whoop Florida State.
Hey man, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's a share button up there too, man. Y'all hit all them buttons, man. Let your dogs know you're watching, man. We see the numbers at the top of the screen. We know y'all tuned in, man. Let us know y'all in there watching. And make sure you let us know you watching by hitting that follow button or subscribe button.
You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the boys.
You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Take us out. Let's get out of here.
Till next time, next week, after this dub we'll see y'all next week, baby. UGA lost.
I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.